Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Kentucky Wildcats. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Longhorns will kick it away to start. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Kentucky's offense will get first crack at it today. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Here's the handoff. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has...
breaks into the open. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Nice poise by the quarterback. Here's a big third down throw, and you want to push the ball vertically down the field, but if the defense takes it all away, check the ball down. Get it to your running back and let him go do the work and move the sticks for you.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football.
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Horns up and ready to hurt them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wildcats will snap it on first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Texas Longhorns offense will go to work for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup. magic, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability. Catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been...
There he goes! Knocked off his feet.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. The Longhorns will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect. And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Hits the open man. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Here comes the Texas offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Got his man downfield. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. New set of downs after the completion. They'll move the wide receiver. Takes a handoff. It's Simon. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Makes the grab on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Longhorns will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Back to throw, it's Kennedy. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Grab behind the line. It's Porter. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking for a crease. It's Simon. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll try it over the left side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's really worrisome if I'm the head coach, watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. And that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change the scoreboard is if you're able to find a way to start running it. So if you can't do it with your running backs, you got to think about QB runs, jet sweeps. You got to find ways to have balance and be able to get it done on the ground.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
You just feel like throughout the course of this game, this guy's just going to have to make plays like this, right? Things aren't always going to be perfect, and protection's not going to be ideal. You're going to have to play with some effort, make some scrambles, make some things happen when plays break down, and at least try to put your offense in good positions. Wasn't able to get the first down there, but now he makes this decision a little more interesting here on fourth.
They'll try the run. Nice move there. Turns it on. Oh, another great move. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they...
He lobs one high down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. He's loose down the left side. Past the 10. No one there to stop him, except the fellow in the stripes shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. That score could have put them within realistic striking distance, but the penalty turns things around, and they'll have to go back to work. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got him downfield. Bulldozes his way through. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Simon. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Just keep slinging it. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Longhorns line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. First half of this drive will come from their own 32. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Hey, what about that move to pick up a couple of extra yards? He's down at the 38. And the Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Fires it down the seam. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Wildcats come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Caught near the sticks. It's Pringle. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air. It's Kennedy. He wants to go deep. And it's knocked away. Downfield, the DB getting a hand in there. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Pringle. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Caught on the outside. It's Washington. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Past the 30.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Caught over the middle. It's Pringle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the gun on third down. Finds his big tight end. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Kentucky will boot it deep to get the second half underway. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Off play action. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Longhorns decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Makes the catch around the 50. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Catch in the middle. It's Gilmore. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now on third down for this offense. Wants to throw again. It's complete on the right side. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He's got an open man. He's loose. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Longhorn! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. They'll give it to the back. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Picks up the first down. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Catch in the middle, it's Washington. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Washington. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Wildcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. About to have the ninth snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. Big guy smells him. Big fella's not going to make it to the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Dead center perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Holds and fires complete to the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. The Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Wants to throw on first down. Rifles it down the middle. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. And that's why that one fell incomplete.
To the air on second down. This time it's complete. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. Can't just let him pick you apart.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. And the pass falls incomplete, and we have played 3 quarters. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. A strike downfield. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. finds the tight end. Turning it on. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Longhorns just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. This offense doing business in the red zone. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The Longhorns, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Gets the back moving. Finds him out of the backfield. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Handoff to the lone back. Gets him away from trouble. That's a pickup of 6. Mark it at the 10. The Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run play action. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the 1st. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Throws to the back. This one's complete. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Makes the catch. It's Gilmore. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Bears the pressure. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And you see this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Pulls it in. It's Patterson. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get it to my running back who's really good after the catch, who's really good with the ball in his hands, but the defense did the job. They got him on the ground. They gave up some yards, but they forced the 4th down.
And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That's caught. It's Washington. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him and get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Looking to take a shot. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard. But you're still seeing this defense compete. And on 3rd and long, expecting pass, everybody on the same page, get the incompletion. That's something positive that their coaching staff can point to when they review the film.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Finds his man. It's Butler. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants to take the top off. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. And the Longhorns send out the punt unit. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get... Oh, he wants it all. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big play.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it. Got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Looking deep down the right side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
One more play to pad the stats. Leaves it with the running back. And after they get him on the ground, that's going to do it. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.